One day after a short trip, I tried to start my car. And absolutely no reaction to the key. Just a quiet click of the relay. My first thought was that the battery was defective. I really didn't want that, because the battery was new a few months ago. When I started it with the help of a tow truck, everything started working again as before. The system scan showed no errors. It seemed like it was a simple glitch. But a familiar mechanic pointed out a defect in the starter motor solenoid. And the very next day the situation repeated itself. The solenoid defect seemed to be the culprit. Therefore, the decision was to dismantle the starter.
So this is Zafira B, and problem is clicking when you try to start the engine, but it's nothing happened. And to remove the starter, there is a few bolts. One is down here. Let's illuminate. So one is down here, and two others is here. So the problem is there is too tight, no space to unscrew it, and in this moment we got a key, which is where I'm lost it. So you can't know one of these sockets put here. I dismount that fuel filter and then unscrew the screws with this one. 13 mil is okay. We are lucky that this bolt is not very tight, so there is not a lot of space to move, but it's enough to release that bolt, and it's possible to unscrew these two upper bolts. And then the starter we can't put out it on this side because there is many hoses. This radiator hoses, so we can do this from this side. In that space there is enough to put it out. And here's the starter. The main problem is this. It didn't work. Put it on the battery, try it short, but it's doing nothing. It didn't work. And by the way, if we open the starter, I see that this is too worn out, so maybe we must change this part too.
Brushes were already in their final stages. Starter failure was just a matter of time. The black color made me suspicious. Video clips came to mind, where in Pakistan, repaired starters on the street were painted exactly the same. The inscription, "Exchange," put everything in its place. Now it was no longer surprising that there was a Mitsubishi solenoid on the Bosch starter. Considering that the starter had already been repaired once, I decided to buy a new one.
So now let's put it back in here.
The removed starter opened up a freer approach to another old problem. The cooling line to the oil heat exchanger was rusty. The quick solution was to cut off the damaged part and use a longer rubber hose. However, washing away the mud further revealed traces of repair. There are few places on this car where someone hasn't already been.
Another issue what I want to fix, it's the quality German repair door. It's rusted out. Yeah. So if I remove all this, I'm already undone the mounts of this hose. It's the hose to that cooling the oil. Yes, to that oil cooler. So I got one spare. Let's remove this too. And this one is, and that one is the worst. That up. Yeah. Why I start this all because that bracket which holds that pipes is already off. Okay, there's the spare part. And this is the old one, which is rusted as shit. This one, I hope, works. Here's the rust. There is all rusted.
The old pipe's rusted holes were repaired with some kind of epoxy resin or something similar. Looking at the replacement pipe, it's also starting to corrode in the same places. Apparently, this is a feature of all 20-year-old Zafira shitboxes, which the owner of this car must be prepared for.
Okay, there is a old one, which is that repaired. The other one has two rust here, but okay, it's at least it's completely solid. And for those who want to do the same thing, I didn't know it before. It actually, okay, I know that this mount you can take off, but in this one is two, so you can put this one from here and this one from here, and then I think that you can easily remove this part from the engine compartment, because with this whole crap it's very struggling to do this. To drain the coolant, there is a valve, one screw, and then all the coolant drains here. This is not a draining hole. This is just some hole. All fluid comes here. But there is a nozzle. If you turn that nozzle in this direction, then all your coolant goes here and there. And if you put here some like that, yes, there is a nothing, and all your coolant goes down here. So watch it when you open it. Watch that nozzle is down directly.
I'm sorry for wasting your time. Thank you for watching. There will be more videos like this in the future. So, be brave.